good, Tap P? Disambiguation. That was a dope ass video you put out. What's good, Rick James? What's good? It's raining like a mofo out here. Like a mother door out here. Shout out to Purple Beats on the dope ass beat. What's good, Cody Cooper? What's good, guys? Back with another video. Want to do a stream quick. I've been wanting to do a stream all day, but I was actually stuck at an airport all day today, Rochester Airport, with a Delta flight, and it was weird. It was like the flights kept. It was the weirdest. It was just today was weird, and then I went to look at the news. But I went to the airport and was checking in. I wasn't going on the flight, but was checking in and needed a flight. I was checking in, and it's some weird. I don't fly, so I don't even know what kind of weirdo shit this was. But I had this shirt on, and everybody liked it at the airport. I mean, I did get some. This is an old one my son made. At the beginning of the, you know what, it says that mask is as useless as our governor. And it's got some other shit on the back. I be forgetting what's on my own shirts. But so I've been at the airport all day, and I'm catching the Delta flight to JFK and then to LaGuardia. But it what happened? I went in there, and I went in there and flip that around to the street cam in case I crash into some shit. What's good, Kimmy? But it was like, checked in, and then the lady was like, it was running late, but you could run late. You know, people were already boarding that flight. So the lady, it was a black lady. I went up to the counter. And like 4 people, oh my God, I like your shirt. It was, I love that shirt. And I'm like, and I was like, yeah. I was like, and then the lady was helping me was a black chick, probably about, maybe in her 20s, was like looking at me all crazy. But I wasn't paying attention. But they were like, oh, I like your shirt. And she was looking at me all crazy, but she had a mask on, like right around her nose and shit. And she was just looking, and then she was just standing there. I'm like, okay, you gonna help me? And I couldn't see them lips moving, nothing. And she was just like, her head was like, oh, are you helping me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, ask, so gave her the bag. She goes, check the bag, but she has a real snotty ass attitude. I'm like, damn, I was just about to say something. I was like, gonna say, damn, like, what kind of service is this? I'm like, this is an airline company? But anyway, she just gave me a dirty look. Then she was like, oh, the flight is for tomorrow. Because I was paying for the bag. It was like $30. Gave her the card. And she was like, oh, your flight's for tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow? She's like, yeah. I know goddamn well it wasn't booked for tomorrow. But I'm known to do shit like that. Book shit on the wrong day. So I like, all right. So she gave the receipt, the bag, took the bag off the weigh-in thing. And I was walking away because I didn't want to slow up the line. But I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it ain't no way. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. And then I'm looking, so it took me a minute to get back in my email. I look up, it said today, flight is boarding. So I turned around and I ain't seen her. I'm like, where the fuck she go? But it was other Delta employees there. So I was like, hey, the lady just said that the flight is tomorrow, but it says today. and it's boarding, and this is like the flight was at 9:47, and it was like 9:44, and they're like, oh shoot, so they were like trying to get the bag. I was like, yeah, I already paid for it. She was like, she weighed your bag? I'm like, yeah, I paid for it and everything. She said the flight was for tomorrow. And they were looking all dumbfounded and shit. They were looking all dumbfounded. I'm like, yeah, I knew I booked it today, but why would she tell me that? She nowhere to be found. So then, you know, the flight went from boarding to, you know, off the screen. I'm like, oh shit. It's like, well, look, we could book you, you know, we'll book you another flight. Anyways, you know, we could do it to LaGuardia. I'm like, all right, cool, it's better. He's like, yeah, it's better. So, you know, it's non-stop flight. And I'm like, okay. All right. And I'm like, why would she tell me that it was the next day? So he hooked it all up, and the flight was for like 11:30 or some shit. So as I'm walking away, I'm like, damn, why the hell? Why would she tell us that? Even the guy was like, I don't know. It says clearly. So I'm like, damn. So then I still didn't see her. Then a minute, I'm gone. Look back, and she's back out working again. And I'm like, this bitch just do that shit on purpose and make us miss the damn flight. I really think she did that shit on purpose. Because she the only one wearing a mask, and she was just snotty as hell. And they all were like, they liked my shirt. And I was like, yeah, I wish more people would realize this and stop the nonsense. And I think she was one of those people. She might have been. She kind of looked like it. So anyways, you know, that's what I've been doing all goddamn day. And then the flight that it booked kept getting delayed like every hour. It was just delayed. And then it was like, damn, then it was like delayed another 2 hours. I'm like, shit, we about to get something to eat. So we look on the board, and then we didn't see the flight no more. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, the flight wasn't even on the board. It didn't say nothing. So then we went all the way down to the Delta thing, and it said cancel. And I'm like, what? And the name? And I'm like, all right, whatever. So then we just did it for tomorrow. But here's the thing. I'm like, what is going on with Delta? Because they canceled like a bunch of Delta flights. I go look in the news today, and Delta Airlines, stock is soaring, right? Stock is soaring. And then I'm like, because they bought 100 Boeing MAX planes for its first major order with the manufacturer in more than a decade. This is all over the news. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know that. And the stocks were rising. And yeah, and this was like 9 hours ago. Boeing stock jumps pre-market on Delta deal. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I knew there was a reason why something was just weird about Delta. So anyways, that was just my dad. I thought it was interesting that they canceled a bunch of flights. Like they canceled 4 flights from Delta leaving out of Rochester. So I thought that was pretty wild. But yeah. But anyways, I was trying to go live all day today, but you know, just chop it up with y'all and talk about things. It's good cuts. Jared Bailey, Rick James, Free, Blink, Tap P, Just Me, Star, Aussie Girl. What's good? And everybody else, Amy 2 cracked her code, Cody, Nathan, of course. Shout out to all you guys. But what's good, Bamboo Soldier? But yeah, I was gonna talk about, damn, what the hell is the title of this video? So I actually got time to work on my video, you know, piggybacking off of Wise, and you know, that video should be done in a day or two. Whenever it's like never-ending information, but whenever I decide to just stop it, it's already over an hour and a half, so you know. What's good, Blink? Yeah, a lot of new brothers and sisters over here, man. A lot of love. Got a couple of trolls, but it's all good. We just keep it rolling, Blink. Damn, I forgot what the title of this video was. I know it was something to do with January 6th. and the shooting, but I forgot what I was going to talk about it. I don't freaking know. I don't know about the shooting psychological operation that they keep running, and they keep putting Ukraine colors in it, and they keep putting those people on camera. I'm telling you, some of those people are those people. And you guys know what when I say those and these people, who I'm talking about. I'm talking the agenda, mind-controlled, liberal-minded, club. All right? Yeah, I'm not flying. I don't fly at all. That's the exact reason why I don't take a goddamn plane. And it was another flight she could have caught, and it was from here to Chicago, then to New York City. Like, what the fuck kind of sense does that shit make? That don't make any sense. You gotta wait a half hour in Chicago because that wasn't the flight goes. I mean, that just don't make no sense, man. I'm so glad I just don't fly. That was a prime example why I don't. I mean, what if I go fly to like Florida and it stops in like Carolina, and then there's some type of layover and I'm stuck in Carolina in a fucking airport for hours and hours on end because of some weather? Hell no, I'm good. Plus, I like to be in semi-control of my damn destiny. We ain't never truly in control, but I don't like to just be a passenger. It's hard for me to do that after being in a bus crash. But anyway, and I like to drive, and you see so many things, meet so many people, and just never know. Airplanes just agony. But I think that's what and then the January 6th, man, I had a whole bunch of shit I wanted to talk about, but I done forgot it all now. All this January 6th talk. Now, the January 6th wasn't a psychological operation because it did what it was intended to do. And a lot of people miss out the fact that, people say, oh, it was a honey trap to get patriots and, do this and do that and scare them and, put charges on them. No, man. If you really look at it, you got to look at what they've done and why they're dragging it. It's like World War II, the Holocaust, the Hitler. It's like shit they want to keep reminding you of because it wants to scare people. But that's not what their intention was. They didn't want to scare patriots. They didn't want to put them in jail and all this other shit. I got other tactics for that. What they did is they wanted to see who is going to. They want to see where they're at with their social, public opinion. They want to see where they're at with their public opinion. It's all about the people and what they say and what they do. That's how they maneuver their stuff. And this is how they go to twisting into their agendas. They did that because they wanted. There's Trump supporters, right? Think about it. There's all these freedom-loving people. They want to see where people's at in their heart. They don't need to, honey trap and do all that. That was just a bonus. What they wanted to do, and what they're doing and continuing to do, is they want to see what they can get away with. They want to see how many people are patriotic at the heart still. What they actually wanted, when you really look at all this and break it down, this shit was coming to me last night. All they wanted was, they wanted to see how the people react. Because if you look at Sri Lanka, them motherfuckers went in there. I mean, whatever that was, it was. But them people were in there, and you don't hear no talk about nobody going to jail. All right? Nobody going to jail. Government is for the people, by the people, elected by the people, this and that. America, I'm sorry, guys, but we think we're free. We're free, Roman, characters, right? but we ain't free. The government has total fucking control over everything we do in this country, and it's just an illusion of freedom. Like, so bad, damn, what the fuck happened? So bad that they have tricked you. People say, oh, you know, this is a free country, this is our building, we pay tax, that's our building, those are our tax dollars, those are our roads, those are our, you know, we pay your salary, those are our police officers. But they just fucking, you just went to your building and was let in your building, right? You were just let in your fucking, that's capital, that's the people's building. They literally into your building. You went in it. They didn't give a fuck. I mean, if that's truly your building, like people believe, they broke their own windows to their building. They hold on, guys. Smashed their own windows to the building. They went in their own building. Really wasn't much destruction in their building. Okay, it wasn't much destruction in that building. Let's keep it real. It was being watched. People were just going in there. Yeah, some people kicked their feet up on the desk and did all that shit. But really, I mean, really, when you look at it, it was just like some little kid shit. Like, they just went in there and they just hung out and they like took pictures. It was a big social media, it was a big social media, thing, and freedom and patriotism. Yeah, there was these other motherfucking agents there. Antifa was there. Feds was there doing shit. We all get that. But what the whole thing was they wanted to see. They wanted to see, all right, who is a real patriot. Meaning, after they snared on them people up, they wanted to see the reaction from the people. They wanted to see if people will be upset. They wanted to see if people will support these people. They wanted to see if people will come out and come back to the Capitol. Come to DC. Come stand up for their brothers and sisters, all right? Their own building. I mean, think about it. They had to have some deaths. They had to have some cops get injured to validate what they actually did. It's my opinion. It was 100%. This video went out. I can't find that video again. I knew I should have downloaded and recorded it. But it was a video where one guy broke that whole shit down and showed it all from the fake Hollywood glass to the blood packs on the girl. When it was happening, when I was showing the guns that had the special tip, the orange tip on them, like all the stuff, like he broke it down to where, I mean, he literally was showing people propping doors open, cops just letting people come in, wait. I mean, it was the best put together video like we used to do back in the days, that it was just unreal. And I cannot find it to save my life. They just totally scrubbed that video. Or whoever created that video, it was unbelievable. But, knowing all that, even all these people that are into this whole Trump shit, they know all this stuff. They know it was set up. Where are they at? You see, they did this because they wanted to see where the energy is at. The energy ain't in it. The energy's not here. It's not in them. Freedom, they just sit there and scream freedom. But when it comes down to actually freedom and fighting for it, they got to see, damn, look what we did. This is their building. They know it. And ain't nobody even retaliating after we just nabbed all these people, said they did all this stuff. You don't see it. All they talk about is January 6th, but you don't see no protests on January 6th. Where are all these so-called patriots at? Where are all these Trumpers at? Where are all these Trump lovers at? They want to see where the heart and the energy was at, so they know what they can get away with and what they can do. Because if they see that, wow, these people scream freedom all day long and their rights, but they ain't fight. Look who fights for their rights. Look who fights for, tooth and nail, screaming at the top of their lungs for killing babies, for, the anti-gunners. It's like, man, wow, we got more people that are anti-freedom than freedom. Let's roll these agendas. And this is what they're doing. That was their key to run their agendas. They was like, well, look, we're not going to have no resistance. These people didn't even come out, and their greatest master didn't even say do anything. But people went, it happened, and nobody's supporting any of them people that are in jail. You know, the one old lady, Pam Hempel, she just walked, she couldn't harm a fly, got 3 months in prison. And she's got lung cancer. I used to actually follow her channel. She used to do a lot of activism up there in Idaho and shit. You know, she had lung cancer. She used to be out there putting in work, you know. Pam Hempel, whatever, Hempel. She doing 3 months. She probably gonna die in there because she's gonna be stressed out, you know. I mean, look at that. Look what they've done. Look what they've done, man. So they know what they can get away with. I mean, people could scream freedom all along, but if it ain't in their heart, ain't no fucking freedom. You know, the illusion of freedom is real when it get down to it because nobody doing shit. Because at the end of the day, they trick you to believe that you got freedom until it boils down to your freedom, and then you sit back and you go ahead and be the fucking slave bitch that they know you are. And that's just a harsh way to put it. Any Trumper or Trump supporter and patriot-loving, freedom-loving person that's in that era and that whole thing happened, and ain't nobody out there protesting that this ain't right, that ain't right. Yeah, there's some pockets of people resisting and stuff like that, and you know, but no. You know how many people was at that fucking January 6th shit? And didn't even go up to the Capitol, was just at the march or whatever it was? Where they all at? They seen that shit happen, they're like, oh no, hell no. Yeah, we ain't that free, you know? And that's all they wanted to see. And then what they start doing ever that, you start seeing all these shootings, all this gun control shit, all this LGBT, LMNOP, QRS, TUV, WX, Y, and Z. You start seeing all this shit, those people. You start seeing all that all of a sudden. What the fuck is going on up here? Hold on, guys. Who the fuck is here? Hold on, guys. I need to take a intermission real quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna play some purple beats. Hopefully somebody doesn't smash into the vehicle. Play some purple real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. Intermission real quick. Sorry about that, guys. What's good, Awakening Soda? Agent Richard. That's so funny. Oh, God. So, yeah. What's good, Rap Sound? What's good, Truth Virus? We've been breached. That is like my favorite shit. Speaking of January 6th. Matter of fact. Speaking of January 6th. But, yeah, that's what these motherfuckers did. They think they slick, man. They just wanted to see the energy of the people. They wanted to see if, you know, they've been waving that Trump shit, all this, you know, hyping that shit up, queuing out, all this other stupid shit. They wanted to see on January 6th who was really about that life. Not on January 6th, but after they took your fellow brothers and sisters, former military soldiers, whoever the hell, you know, all these different people that are in freedom loving, you know, freedom and, you know, Trump this and Trump that. There was some that got caught and did go in there. You know how many fucking indictments I done read? They wanted to see who gonna come stand, who gonna come, and who. Let's see what the American people all about. Think about this shit now. This is a country of supposedly freedom, liberty, patriotic, military, you know, power, you know, and, you know, we free and, you know, we could do this and that. And the capital, it's our tax money, your tax down. Everybody always political when it comes to voting and shit. But these your own fucking government literally said, this is your fucking building. This is the capital. And then they showed you other capitals around the country during the other protests. All right, those people, the other protests, during those protests that I was at the Denver Capitol. All right, the houses, hold on, guys, 1 second. Okay, I was in Colorado, standing my happy ass out there. After they done destroyed half the fucking downtown, I done seen them fuck the windows up, spray paint I don't think anybody even spray painted on the Capitol building. But the Capitol building had the windows broken out, spray paint, they changed the fucking street name. They did all kind of shit, camped out there, slept there, pissed and shit and did drugs all over the shit. Fuck 12, busted the doors in, you know, did all kind of shit. Even climbed up to the shit. I don't even know how they got that high to spray paint. You didn't hear one fucking arrest. They ain't got no indictments. These motherfuckers did this shit on purpose, man. They wanted to see where you was at. And then they slapped it in your face by all these other protests, you know, beforehand and after at capitals. All right? Look what's going on with the Supreme Court now. They making threats, death threats to Supreme Court. Like the Supreme Court of the United States are doing death threats, showing up at their fucking house, doing all this shit. And you got a woman like Pam Hemphill, old, 70-year-old with lung cancer, going to jail for just walking. She didn't even do nothing, I don't think. I mean, what's a 70-year-old woman gonna do? She just walked in the building. Walked in the damn building. She just walked in the building. You know, and then other people that went in there, you know, other people that were doing stupid shit got caught up in the energy. But yeah, ain't nobody else could get caught up in the energy after that to go be like, yeah, this is wrong. This is our building. This is not right. You know, join together like all the other movements that get shit done in public opinion. Now, if all the people said, fuck that, that's not right what you did. Okay, yeah, we breached it. All right, what did we do wrong? What do we do? All that shit that they did deserved all that time? Come on, man. It's some motherfuckers that got 2 to 4 years for destruction of property. You know, they going to prison for a long time. For like little shit. Shit that you could do now and won't nothing have. You'll walk out and they won't even give you a ticket. People are in January 6th and that Capitol shit. You know, you gotta think about this shit, guys. Got to think about what they really accomplished. All they did was they wanted to know where the hearts of the people was at so they could run their bullshit, and that's exactly what the fuck they did. Because after that, that's when they started running the game. They're like, these patriots, they ain't gonna do shit. These Trumpers, they ain't gonna do shit but come to Trump rallies. And then they're gonna go watch football and go to movies and, you know, scream at the top of their lungs and paint themselves blue and green and all kind of shit and pray for Ukraine. The rest of them will be praying for Ukraine. We'll keep them in the loop though. We'll keep their daddy coming back. You know, we'll keep the daddy coming back, throw out some more Q drops. And I don't know how the fuck people still believe in that shit. But anyways, you know, we'll do that. We'll keep Trump, we'll pop Trump's head up every now and then, get him all hyped up, then we'll stick him back in. Because we know the energy of the people is Snapchat, is Instagram, so they'll forget quick. But we got to give them a quick dose, you know? That's crazy, man. But that's what they did with January 6th. It wasn't no psyop. You know, that shit was a straight operation. It wasn't nothing psychological operation about that shit. That's what I see people say. It was a psyop. That shit was not a psyop. It did exactly what it's intended to do. It got some people and didn't nobody do shit. Ain't no freedom-loving motherfucker do nothing. People were scared to even go near DC. Look at the convoy. Look at the convoy. They didn't even want to go near DC. So they know. They like, man, look at this. They got all this convoy shit, all these freedom. They wouldn't even come around the fucking Capitol. We got them so scared. So they already know. It's time to run our motherfucking liberal agenda. And boom, as they running that shit right in our faces. Ain't nobody doing shit. You know? Look at, shout out to the rainbow right there. The real rainbow. You know, not that other they live rainbow. You know? So that's all they did, man. That's all they did. You know? So, exactly. Trust the motherfucking plan. Trust the plan. So trust the goddamn plan. And I forgot that's what I was about to do. That's what I was about to do. I was gonna hit y'all with the my shout out to the brother on the stream. If you ain't subscribed to Truth Virus, you don't know what you're missing.
Down your fucking throat.
Shut up, Truth Virus.
This shit is real when it's not. Another fucking shitty psyop from the engineers of society. Anything new? Anything new in the new world normal? I didn't think so either. Oh, Ivana fucking Trump's death ruled accidental by a medical examiner. Was it Wayne Carver? Did Wayne Carver come out of that fucking magnificent thing and tell us all about how she died? Fucking Muppet. CIA propagandist asks Jim Jordan why he deleted a false tweet about rape victim because he's a fucking Jesuit Muppet and that's what he was told to do. That's why. Why don't you listen to your little earpiece right here, fuckboy? Listen to what Vinny Vatican is telling you. Maybe you learn something, motherfucker. You fucking clown.
So if y'all haven't subscribed,
move my shit back to where it was. There we go.
If y'all haven't subscribed to Truth Virus, I don't know.
More order followers punished more than 20 sailors over fire that destroyed the warship. Fuck out of here. This bitch made of fucking steel. But don't you worry. The tax slaves are going to generate another $50 billion so you can build another one. Nothing to worry about. The CC-33 climate crisis. Shout out to all you Freemason fuckboys out there. Hey, the fucking tic-tac-toe Monsanto juice chemtrail fucking crisis is what the fucking shit really is, motherfucker. A hypothetical weather forecast for 2050 is coming true next week. What a pile of shit. These motherfuckers can't even tell you what the weather's gonna be in 2 weeks, let alone 25 years. Fuck off. What else we got? This pile of shit. Democrats, reblotic ass, puppet show shit. Tom Brady.
Shout out to Truth Virus. If y'all ain't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to Truth Virus 16. Always good to get some. I mean, he if y'all got an urge of something to get off your chest, just watch his videos, man. It's like, you know, he does it for you, you know. So shout out to TV, always with that, comes with that energy. And yeah, so I tried. I gotta make a remix with we've been breached. Officer Strickler. Shit. And you know, he's got some of the best quotes. But yeah, so you know, January 6th, man, you know, it just goes to show you that they could use Trump all they want, man, and ain't nobody gonna do diddly squiddly shiddly, because one, like the Christians, they're waiting for his ass to come the fuck back to drain the fucking swamp. So they already got that. They have that. They wanted to see if the people would move, and they didn't. Plus, all those people, he didn't tell them to go to the fucking Capitol and do any of that shit. But even if you watch the streams of all the people that were there, there was only, out of all them people, there was only a handful that actually even went up to the Capitol. So that goes to show you, they wasn't with that shit anyway. They probably, if they felt the vibes, the energy, you know, they wasn't going nowhere near that shit. You know, that's like me. If I was there and I was documenting shit on the ground, I wouldn't have been nowhere near that motherfucker, because we just know. We already know what time it is, you know. We automatically know what time it is. We'd be like, yo, look at these motherfuckers in the bush. I would have been sniffing Antifa. One thing I could sniff out is motherfucking Antifa. Like, shout out to my man Will Turbot, my brother Will Turbot. He could sniff out a cop, an agent, anywhere. I could sniff those people out any fucking where I'm at. I could read and I know exactly where they are. I don't give a damn. I know exactly where they are, what they look like, how they walk, how they move, where they go. I could sniff these motherfuckers out a mile away. You can't get that shit past me. Just their look, it's like they live. I see them bitches a mile away. Those fucking people. I'm like, oh hell no. Them people right there, I would have been the guy with like, look, y'all better watch them motherfuckers. You see them with the Trump hat and that shit over there? They're about to turn this shit up the fuck side down, you know? So, you know, but that's what they did, guys. I mean, you guys know. But it wasn't no fucking psychological operation, that's for sure. I mean, you could say it was, but when you know the definition of a psyop is a psyop. This shit was an actual operation. They did it, and it worked, and everybody fell for the okie doke. All they wanted to see, that was like they robbed the bank, and the bank didn't have 100 million in it. This shit had 1 billion. They got more than what they wanted. They're like, shit, we didn't even, you know, we knew there was gonna be a little bit, but we didn't even know it was gonna be this easy. Oh yeah, this the shit that burned down this morning to the fucking ground. Damn. Somebody wanted that corner. Watch a business pop up there. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, guys. They got what they wanted, man. They got some people. And I don't remember, after that shit, I was watching some of these auditors that were there. The motherfuckers were getting raided while they was live. I'm like, damn, look at this shit. I'm like, damn, look at this shit. They took the man's toaster, said it might have been a quart, anything that was electric, they took out of his house. And he was in a fucking wheelchair. It was the one dude, he was a Trumper, and he was like an auditor, and he was in a wheelchair. Man, oh man. They took toys that looked like that. If they could look like they could record some shit, the feds came and took that shit. You know? So, and that was crazy. And then when you read the indictments, you'll realize that you are not in the United States. You did not go in a U.S. fucking building. You went in foreign territory in the District of motherfucking Columbia. You know? So it's a huge wake-up call. You can wake in, you know, you run that shit across these people, say, what is the U.S. Capitol? You know, is that our building? You know, I just was just saying that was our business. That's what they believe is their building, but that ain't our building. That's their fucking building. That's why they did it there. That's their shit. All them indictment says the District of Columbia. United States isn't even on there. That shit is blank. That's why it's a different court system than the United States courts. And if you know about DC, you have district court. That's a District of Columbia. And then you have United States Supreme Court. Two totally different things. You know? You have the third, third district or wherever the hell it is. But that just goes to show how wicked this shit is, man. It's insanity, guys. It's insanity. But that's all they wanted to see. They just realized that ain't nobody gonna fight for freedom. We got it in the bag. Nobody. So, you know. So yeah, that's the whole January 6th thing, man. It was just to see who's gonna stand up for their fellow brother and sister, and see who's gonna hold the government accountable for what they done. Now, let that have been a bunch of Black Lives Matter somewhere, and you know they went inside and they all got arrested and put in jail. Man, oh man, George Soros, all these motherfuckers, they'll spend billions of dollars to propagate that shit, and all these people have, you know what I mean? They have more actors there and all kind of shit. They'll be fooling all the liberals in, you know? And, hey, I mean, it is what it is. And then people would have just been mad just to fall in line. Like, oh, God, the systematic racism and the psychosomatics and the political words that they created and used. So when these people speak, they sound fucking smart. Dumb as a bag of fucking rocks, but they got all these words. Just like the one girl I was talking to at the protest here last Monday. She said they're all racist and Nazis. And I'm like, well, who? Let's get to the... When I started getting to the point, it was like... that's just what she was trained to say. Or something. And that was like she was programmed to say that shit. You know? And this is what they learn. It's just systematic, you know? They're all like that. Not one of the motherfuckers had nothing to do with Nazi. Ain't nobody had no fucking Nazi flag. And, you know... But now these people are brainwashed to see American flag and think it's a Nazi flag now. Just like they did the fucking Confederate flag. Now the American flag is like the Confederate flag, and pretty soon it's gonna be a rainbow fucking flag flying over this country. Y'all better look in y'all areas, because this shit is spreading like a fucking wildfire here in Rochester, New York. And if they erect a fucking flag here, nobody would say nothing. You know? Exactly. They ain't in control of their own opinions. They're lost souls, lost people, you know, soul dyers. They don't know themselves. They have self-hatred. You know, they hide behind their masks and hide behind their political non-views. Like, these people are so anti-political and political at the same time. How the fuck does this even work? It's sometimes even hard to rationalize a fucking conversation, because you start getting... You gotta like check the shit you're saying to them. You're like, damn, I'm sounding fucking stupid. You know? And it's just the reverse of the polarities, man. Just like they doing inside of our body, they doing it on the outside. They are doing a number, man. So it's crazy, man. And these people, I'm at the airport today. I saw one of those people. Just could tell by the walk, the look, the dressing, and I just see the fucking thing on the... I'm like, God damn, a fucking painting mask on? I mean, come on, man. Come the fuck on already. Sad. It's totally sad, man. Totally sad. But, I mean... And they're pushing the buttons. The video the other day, they're fucking with the workers and education rights. And, oh, we're not going to put in transgender bathrooms in our shit. Like, what is this even to argue over? It's just to piss them people off. And that's what they're doing. Now they're going to fight. We need gender bath. We can be able to go in any bathroom because I don't know myself. I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl. So I need to piss. I need to just go in all the bathrooms. Hell, I used to do that anyway. If I couldn't piss and it was locked, I'll go in the woman's. I'm not transgender. It's a bathroom and I got to piss in it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. So these people fighting over fucking bathrooms. I go into the place, it says whichever. It's got the man sign bathroom and the woman sign bathroom. I'm like, shit, I'm with it. I used to think that anyway. Why? What the difference? If it's a door, you don't go in there because it's locked. Other dumb shit. You ever be in a bathroom and it's locked? You lock the door. You have sense enough, if it's locked, somebody's in the motherfucker. You ain't gonna sit there and knock on a locked door. Like people do that shit. Knock on locked doors. Them the same, that's just, I lose my mind when people knock on the fucking door. It's a bathroom, the door's supposed to be locked. And if somebody is in there, they lock the door ain't opening, why the fuck you knocking? You know? So, I'm telling you, man, and this is what they did. And then they're gonna fuck with affirmative action, piss these people off more, keep having these gun shits, because they just riling these fucking people up for whatever the fuck huge operation they gonna have coming. It's like so obvious. You can see the setup, man, how they setting us up from all angles. It's like, damn, you know? So, and now you see Dr. Fuckboy Fauci, oh, he's gonna retire at the end of Biden's term, all over social media now. Oh, it's because he's under investigation. These people are being rounded up. You fucking dumb ass people. Come fall, when you see your ass back in them lines, and you see your ass anti-mask and angry again, you'll know Mr. Fuckboy ain't going nowhere. His contract is almost up. All right, he done got us to the monkey man. All he needed to do is get us to the monkey man. He's gonna hand off the ball to the next psychopath. You know? So, what's good, Deanne? Shit, I know. These people don't fucking die. That's another thing. Like, damn, these people don't have tragedies for nothing. They must walk around in a bubble. You know, they must got the safest cars on the planet. Everything's safe because they don't even get nothing wrong with these people, man. You know? So, it was good, Truth Master Dre. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here. I wanted to go live all day, but I was stuck at a fucking tyranny airport. I can't stand airports. But, yeah. Wild, guys, wild. Wild days. So, good old shooting in Greenwood. The green again, the good old green. The red and blue makes green. We learned that when we were kids. That's all I remember. Ziploc bags and red and blue make green. You know, you put the red side to the green side. They was training us for this shit now. The green, whatever the hell green means, I don't know. Maybe because they're gonna get rid of the green current. Who knows? The green current. The aura is changing. But it's pretty crazy. So, but I think that's about it. Oh, and then at the end of the day, guys, these psychopaths, when all this shit coming out, because people are dying left and right from this shit, up and down, left and right, and having all kind of implications and problems and all kind of shit. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull the bioterrorism card. When they back against the wall, that's when they're going to pull it out. Oh, we just got wind that it was China. It was bioterror. It was Chinese. We knew it was a bioterror all along. We were investigating for over a year and a half. And, you know, we had to have you do certain things and, you know, to find these terrorists. You know? Now the fucking in your goddamn body. And now they got to vaccinate you out of the terrorism that they put in your damn body. And then they're going to come out, oh, look at, you know what? We just figured it out. Look, we could use this to, you know, monitor this, because unfortunately, like after 9/11, everything had to be monitored. Oh my God, you guys got a biological terror weapon in your body. You know what? We have this great technology that we can monitor your body just so, you know, if your heart, you know, is going to explode out of your fucking body, we can know because you're going to be monitored. If your heart rate rises, look, we can send a signal to you. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are going to scream bioterrorism, and they're going to need to look inside your body because you may have this bioterrorism agent in your body that you can spread it to other people. These motherfuckers are slick. They gonna pull some shit out of left field that we ain't even suspect. They gonna put all the shit out right in front of us, and then they're gonna be like, oh, it was bioterror. Oh my God, look at, we need to monitor everybody's body. Yeah, and they're gonna see the whole thing. All them, they're bragging about how they how they get people to get into these programs with monitoring the biogenetics and all that. And they said when the COVID hit, it increased. Like more people were willing to give up themselves to this scientific experiment. So guess what? That's their goat, their cute. Oh, we'll just say it's bioterrorism. We scared them into submission to giving up all their freedom before and surveillance. Well, what the hell? We'll just do the same thing to their bodies. We'll just tell them their body's been bioterrors hacked and we need to monitor it. Sign up to these fucking programs. It's already in your body. What are you gonna do? You're gonna kick the bucket like 100 million people that died in the next year? Or you're gonna sign up for this monitoring system so we can cure your ass? All these people having these ailments, now magically they start curing Bell's palsy, all these shit that come from this bioterrorism weapon that was unleashed on you. And now, oh my God, we just fixed this. Oh, we just cured the cancer that came from that bioterror vaccine. Wait, can this fix real cancer? Yes, it can. Oh my God, we got this great technology. Oh, they done got you. They done got us. They done got our ass, Because I'm telling you, man, the carbon nanotubes, we all got that shit on us. It's in the plants, it's in the animals, it's in us. They just need us to take that other serum to activate it, I'm thinking. Or this shit might all be a grand fucking illusion, and the whole, we don't really know. We can only go, we can start speculating. So, that carbon nanotubes, without a doubt, 100%, they're going to beautiful rainbow, the real rainbow. Without a doubt, 100%. Damn, when they build that? Yesterday? How long they been there? Huh? You noticed that before?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn, I drive past there, never even seen that. But anyways, shit, I forgot what I was saying. Damn, I forgot what I was. Oh, this shit is in our body, without a doubt. 100%. These nano tubes are in our body. Some more than others. Because this shit has come, just like I always suspected, the shit is in the gasoline. It's in the gasoline. Them carbon nanotubes, nanofibers is in the fucking gasoline. And that shit's in the wall. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. So, and this is why in the winter it's more respiratory illnesses. This is exactly why in the winter it's more. Shout out to Wise for the dope video. He get about less oxygen, because that brought me right back to shit that I already know. There's lack of oxygen in the winter time. Why is there a lack of oxygen? Well, at the Northeast, all the trees leave. All right, nature disappears, so there's less oxygen. Therefore, your lungs sucking. It's harder to breathe. You ain't getting it, and here comes that work. That work creep up on you, fucking up your lungs and making it harder to breathe, and you're out of breath, and it's crazy, guys. It's fucked up, man. They got us. They got this shit in us, man. And there'll be more. I'm doing a whole video dedicated to that shit. But it's in us. Don't think for a minute that all these people getting the pokeroo is, we ha and laughing at them and stupid. Nah, they got us too. They just got to get whatever that's in them into us in another form. But it's crazy, guys. It is crazy. And this is the AI, man. This is the AI, the artificial intelligence. They put it in our fucking bodies. And, it's in nature. It's going to be Internet of Things. It's going to be the cosmic quantum web. All that shit. So I better start learning the magnetic therapy and eating more healthy and because whatever them carbon, it makes sense, man. I mean, this is the dark matter, that black goo. That should start forming together, taking over and doing what it's doing. Man, shit. Talk about a zombie apocalypse, black veins and shit, and in these movies, and the skin outbreaks and looking like a fucking zombie. All this monkeypox shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. They using carbon. We're built of carbon, 6 carbon, and they using carbon to hack us. Ain't that some shit? So, but yeah, that's all I got for now, man. That's all I got for now. I'm about to wrap it up and holla at y'all later. Much love to all you guys. It's always a pleasure. Shout out to my we're all brothers and sisters, and awaken love, truth virus free, disambiguation, Goblin, Kimmy, Cuts, Amy 2, Rap Samples, Solo FR, all you guys, Kimmy, I think I already said that, Disambiguation, Mateo, shout out to Mateo, I think I said Spelling Games, Amy, like I said all y'all, if I forgot y'all, Cody, Tab Pete, good to see all you guys up in here. Yes, no doubt. Truth Virus, Spelling Games, Gertz, peace to Gertz. But much love, guys. Talk to y'all.